Hello, Internet. So another video here for the end of your cells. So I don't. I think I had a video where like we looked at the early access to the holiday cell, right? So I'm gonna go in here and actually pick some stuff up, and then just like show some games I saw while browsing that I'm like, off the radar. Might not have heard it. Whatever. Also, so there might be an encore cell, there might not be. If there is an encore cell, I'll do like, one for that one where it's like I just go over. Actually, I don't know. I think in the encore one, like I don't know what I'm picking up, but I will for sure get the like all the PS5 upgrade videos. Or I'm sorry, let me find it. I've got some of these wish listed. The like the upgrade games, they're like $10 or whatever. Because it's like I've got a bunch of those I haven't picked up. I really want to get Scarlet Nexus. I've already played it on Series X, and like, I don't know. For some reason, I'm just like, I don't want to, but it's like, whatever. Anywho, but yeah, dude, I saw Soul Calibur 6, and it only dawned on me when I looked at that, because I was like, isn't that the one 2B in like Geralt's on the box? Or the box art? And I'm like, this has Geralt and 2B in it, and I haven't bought this game. I should buy this game, so I'm probably going to pick up Soul Calibur 6. I think Deluxe Edition's on sale. I've not actually checked the price because the price tracking site is down. PSN deals, or it was down yesterday. So, but yeah, dude, I was like scrolling the sales section, and like my PS5 crashed twice. So I don't know. It's just maybe that's an omen, and I shouldn't get anything. But that was the thing. Well, that was like after I added stuff to my cart, though. So I was just scrolling it to make sure I looked through every game because I had not looked through the entirety of the deal section like I had the last video. And then after it crashed, I was like, dude, because I was going through like the all deal section. So then I just went from the all deal section to just like the holiday sale section. I was like, whatever, dude. But like, yeah, for sure, if there's not an encore if there's not an encore cell, I will for sure pick up all these PS5 upgrade games that I haven't picked up. Because I was gonna use my PSN stars like reward money for this, but I was like, dude, these are $10. Just get them. It's like that's as much as like the classic games are now. So it's like, yeah. Because now I'm just like, I don't know what I was gonna spend my like PSN star money on. Because I'm like, I had that tweet I had out, and I was like, I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute. If these are just $10, or like, why would I just not buy them outright? And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't seem like a good use of like the star money. But yeah, man. Let me go to my cart right now. I've got it filled with stuff. So Ishin, Like a Dragon Ishin, Digital Deluxe Edition, Disaster Report 4, Summer Memories. I actually have the PS2 version of this. Not the version, but like the previous game, Disaster Report. I've not played it. It's still in my backlog though, so it's like, oh yeah. I just think it's an interesting premise, though somewhat maybe like traumatic. So if you've ever been in like a disaster, you might like not want to play, because that is what this game is. It's like you're basically in Japan. There's an earthquake, and a bunch of stuff happens, and you're trying to like make your way out. Wayfinder, I've mentioned this before. This game, I believe it was. I want to say it was on sale for like another price, like $20. Like after it came out, it was like 20%, but now it's even cheaper. So I'm definitely picking this up. I think it's a bunch of ex-Blizzard developers. It's like an action RPG with loot, so it's my cup of tea. This is Vanillaware, 13 Sentinels, Age of Strom, $15. It was on sale previously, and then it was like not, and they came back, and I was like, okay, let me pick it up when it comes back, and that's what I'm doing. Signalis, this is a throwback to like PS1 or just retro era, or not. Well, when I say retro, right, it's like a very specific like what era, but it's like more of a PS1, I would say, styled. If you look at the visuals, and how it looks, survival horror throwback. God Eater 3 and God Eater. I'm just interested in this game. And these aren't like the cheapest prices for these two, I believe, but it's like at the price they're at, I'm like, whatever, I want to check them out. Like, this is like the first one that you're supposed to start with. Okay, you don't have to start at the first one, but that's how I play games. I start at the beginning, unless it's Baldur's Gate 3. And then Guardian 3 is the most recent one. But like, yeah, dude, like with this on the like cusp of Monster Hunter, I'm just like really just like wanting to play something that's like not something that I haven't played, I guess, right? Because I could just jump back into Rise or like well, not so much Iceborne. I already killed Fatalis, so it's like, what's the point? Like Rise, maybe, but it's like, it's also, I mean, it's very like, what's the point with Rise too, though? Because it's like, yeah, I've cleared all the hunts, and there's only like, like slowly small iterations, upgrades on my, armor and gear and whatnot. So it's like pass. Whereas this I haven't played. It's like, let's just jump in and kill some giant monsters. And then Elder Souls, let me see, what is this? I mean, this is obviously another one of these. Okay, this is actually isometric, it looks like. Hold up. Because I was going to say, this looks like another one of those pixel art 2D games I've been buying a lot of lately. But this one's not. Well, I mean, it's isometric, but it's not the side-scrolling 2D perspective. Also, I've got the sound from the console on. That's why I'm not going full screen with this right now. Because I just want to leave it on. But yeah, it's got. Look at this. Looks pretty fun. Looks pretty good. I would scroll down to like, oh yeah, I can see it here. It's got a 3.8, so it's above 3 on the user reviews. So it's like, worth taking a chance on, I would say. It's only $10, right? So, or how much is it on sale? How much is it on sale for? Yeah, it's like less than $10. It's $4 FN. I guess also before I continue, it's like, I don't, like, well, I'm not a PC user, player, whatever, but like if you are, like, maybe the stuff's on Steam for like cheaper because it's a winter sale, but I currently don't have a gaming PC that's capable of running these games, so that's why I'm playing on my PS5 and buying them on PS5. But you can possibly find a deal as good or better on Steam, because Steam's awesome. Or GOG if you want to get a DRM free copy and own it forever. But yeah, these are the ones I'm picking up here, so I'm just going to check out here. I'm not downloading these. I'm like close to my bandwidth cap, dude, for the month, so. Oh, also, yeah, it's like effing New Year's Eve, so, happy whatever, merry whatever, happy New Year if you're watching this in the future. Or just happy New Year in general, whatever, yeah. I'm not really too into the holiday season, but New Year's I am. I am down for that. I do want to actually download Guide Eater, just because, so I might download those. Ooh, this is only 2 gigabytes. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I just thought, okay, I didn't just think of something. I've been thinking about something about PS4 since the 30th anniversary. Stuff has been kicking around as far as, like, your favorite PlayStation console. Like, obviously PS2 is my favorite. It's always going to be my favorite. Probably, unless, like, something just super drastic changes. Because the reason PS2 is my favorite, I mean, I'll try to keep this short, is basically, that was back when, like, production costs for games were, like, so low. And you just had, like, such a smorgasbord of, like, different genres and games, like, from Katamari to Killzone, Killer 7, Shadow Hearts, Final Fantasy X, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, multiple GTA games, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Like, now it takes, like, 13 years to get a GTA game. We were getting them a lot more frequently then, and it was just as good. So you had, like, quality and quantity and variety, and just, like, unmatched. Like, easily, I would say unmatched of, like, going forward from PS2 era, because, like, PS3 happens, the price goes up on production, like, the HD games, early HD games, and, like, trying to, like, the developers trying to get their heads around that, and, like, the games were just kind of buckling under their own weight. They don't really perform well if you go back and look at those. Like, they're not, smooth frame rates, and, like, visually kind of, like, early HD games, like, yeah, kind of like early 3D PS1 games, just, like, not the best looking high-res assets and graphics. So that's, like, PS3X. PS4's returned to form, but it's, like, it was such, like, a consolidation of, like, everything before to that point. Like, you were getting it's like super corporate level, right? Like, whereas now it's super corporate scum. Like, the corporations is like not only have, like, the corporations won, but they rule. So it's like it's line go up time, and everybody just wants to pump out billion-dollar sellers or games that are just gonna, like, milk the player base from, like, microtransactions or whatever, like, for bleed them over time for, like, as much as possible. And it's just, like, the worst. And, like, that was not a thing back then, and it's just, like, just and that's why it's my favorite. But the thing about PS4 that makes it unique, I would say, even though it is like, you know, I would say it's close to second favorite at this point because we got a lot of really good PS4 games, and it was just like it was before like the complete sellout and like takeover of the corporate era of like just like, you know, like I just said, you know, line go up, bleed all the user base for what it's for. It's like $70 $70 effing games, dude, like $70 MSRP, regular price, standard base game, not even deluxe edition, before DLC, before microtransactions, before season passes. I'm sorry, but it's like it gets me heated when I talk about this. So yeah, and like that was like that's where we are now. It's kind of like ugh. But then if you look at PS4, it's like, you know, it has through cross-gen development. I guess this probably holds true for like Xbox One, but then who cares about Xbox One, right? I mean, it's if these are coming out on Xbox One, sure, like, but like the fact that like the library for PS4 is like, you know, or just like the time it has been around and it's still getting games like this is my point. It just like it hung in there, right? And like because of cross gen and because production costs, well, that's, I guess it's not so much production costs, it's more of like trying to get games to the install base that is there, right? Because that's the issue with like PS5, right? It's like it's not quite 100 mil yet, so it's like, you know, developers are kind of lukewarm on like if they want to put resources into making stuff, if it's not going to sell a ton of copies. Look at all the Switch games, and like why, you know, everybody's like, okay, well, this is still selling well on Switch, why would we make a Switch 2 or Nintendo rather is like that. So it's a whole thing. But yeah, it's like it's got a lot of neat, like, yeah, these are all peaceful. Well, these aren't, but I don't know if this one's cross-gen. It's not. Okay, cool. So yeah, cross-gen, like a ton of cross-gen, like great games on PS4. Like, even though like you could play them on PS5 and like, you know, like that's the thing though, is like I don't know if these run as good on PS4 as they do on PS5. I'm gonna just assume they do because like why else would you like put them out if they weren't, you know, properly supporting getting ports that were like just running like crap, right? So, but I think that's like a feather in PS4's cap is like it has, you know, some really good and unique stuff before just the complete live service oil spill that just tainted everything and just ugh, you know. So yeah, but hey, Guardian's Resurrection. So let's go. I'm really liking Zinless Zone Zero. I just made a video before this. I made Chime Tekken. I'm uploading it right now, but I went in deep on that. Gosh, this is 40 gigs. Ugh. I really want to play Wayfinder, so I have to free up some space. But like I said, I'm close to my bandwidth cap for the month, so I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow when it's the first of the month, so I can download some stuff. But yeah, man. Also first-party PlayStation games, like specifically in PS4 era. Like for me, it's like from Uncharted 2 on PS3 forward, undefeated. Like PlayStation first party has been like just killing it, like just easily. And like I would say in the current time, like PS5, like Naughty Dog and Insomniac, specifically Insomniac, just like holding it down. Spider-Man, effing Ratchet and Clank, Miles, you know, so many good games in just like such a short span of time. And it's like Naughty Dog, you know, effing Last of Us. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Because I think in my brain, I'm thinking, well, Uncharted 2 and Last of Us were both PS3, and I kind of on PS3. But I mean, first party can't be denied the quality. Like, you know, they had like really good stuff as far as like Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, like all the Quantic Dream stuff. I mean, before. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to talk about Quantic Dream now. Like, we know about like the abuse allegations, and it's just like, ugh. But like, you know, I really like those experiences, and like, you know, they've not really, I would say, diminished as far as like, you know, having quality top tier first party experiences. Look at Astrobot. I'm sorry, I'm like totally on like a whole thing right now, but I don't have much more to this video besides my purchases there. I think, well, hold up, how much do I have in my cart? Let's see. Or my wallet? Oh, I've only got $7. Eh. Alright, well, this sale goes on until when? It goes on until the 17th. Okay. So I'm going to probably pick some stuff up off I almost said off stream, but like not on this video. But before I go, I just wanted to highlight some stuff. I've got a document on my phone. We're just gonna go down the list here. So before I start, the first thing I'm gonna show is the classic section, because there's actually a classic game on sale for once, or not for once, but like these. Yeah, it's just I'm really annoyed by the classic section because it's not as good as it could be, and it's like I feel like they're trying, right? Like the sense I get is they're trying, but every time I go here, I'm like they don't care because it's like, why is Resident Evil 2, 2, and 3 here? Are these based on PS1 games? Yes. Are these the PS1 versions of the game? No. And it's like Resident Evil Director's Cut. Okay, that's cool. That's like, yeah, that's correct. These two are not. So it's like, yeah. And I think this is like a remaster of the PS1 game, right? So, but yeah, I was gonna say Harvest Moon's on sale. It's not the lowest price, but it's under $5. So I think I might pick this up. I'm going back and forth because I'm getting very penny pinchery at the end of the year here because I'm so over budget for the year. I bought so many games this year. But there's that one, and then I believe Summoner, and like that's it for like games on sale. I'm kind of annoyed because I wanted to get Tomb Raider. It was like $13, right? And I had it. I think I showed it in the last video, but I didn't end up getting it. I might have a physical copy of that ghost though, so maybe I don't need to buy it. Anyway, I don't actually have Summoner. This game got a sequel. It's by Volition, I believe, but this is the first one. The second one, I believe, is like actually like got way higher production values. Like looking at this one, you're like, oh, this looks like a PS2 game. But I'm interested. I'll play it for $7. You know, check it out. Man, but then I'm like, just such a bummer about Volition, right? Because Embracer, why? And I just after talking about the whole Corpo Scum thing, yeah, just. But yeah, there's like a Pactor factor, and like he said something about there's only 2 publishers in America, and I was like, that can't be right. In North America, like Activision, EA. Oh no, I don't even think it was Activision, EA, because it's like Activision's part of Xbox now. So if you don't count the console manufacturers, right, or just like the platform holders rather, which is the same thing. So it's like Nintendo of America, PlayStation first party, and Xbox. Like, yeah, who else is like a American publisher besides EA? And like, that's kind of crazy. I didn't even think about that, but puts things into perspective. I will pick up the rest of these though, like for sure though. After the Encore sale, I'm just like hoping that they go on sale because I'm like, dude, I've never played Mr. Mosquito. I've played the demo. I'm surprised there's not the screenshot of the lady in the bathtub. there's a part. If you know, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Mr. Mosquito and playing that game. And Sky. Well, I already have Sky Gunner. I've got a hard copy of this, but I've never actually finished it. So I would like to actually finish the game. I think Time Splitters is on sale. It's like it's always going on sale. So check it might be, but I've already bought it, so it just shows it's purchased for me. And I'm just like really happy that Sly is back, dude. Like Sly and the other 2 games. So all 3 Sly games I'm for sure getting if they're not on sale during this discount era at the end of the year here with the holiday sale, Black Friday sale, 30th anniversary sale, end of the year sale, beginning of the year sale. Yeah. Wait. Hold up. Where's the 3rd game? The 3rd game's on here, right? Like I'm not. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like Alone in the Dark isn't a PS2 game, but it's in the PS2 section. So it's like here's hoping they fix the store listing, because it's like like I said, I can feel like it feels like they're trying, but then also it's like that's not. No. Or just like, I know I've got Jack, but this is like the streaming version apparently. And I don't know where to go to get the flippin' one I bought, which is nice that I can't find the one I bought. Thanks for that. Or I can't just easily find the 4-pack listed next to the effing, yeah. The other ones. I've never played the racing game. I don't know if I've got the hard copy of that one. I know I've got these 3 hard copy. But then then I always just think to myself, like, wouldn't it be great if it just like they just added backwards compatibility or whatever, but pipe dream, it's not happening. They want to sell $700 consoles. They don't want to give you backwards compatibility for, out of print media. I guess you should download that because I think that'll go to my purchase thing if it doesn't say purchase, right? So, oh wait, never mind, it does. But yeah, like no Sly 3. What the f, man? Like that's the other thing, right? Is like, I mean, Jeanne d'Arc's really good, so I will probably pick up Jeanne d'Arc as well. It's $10, right? That's the other thing is like I like that these. Oh yeah, I'm annoyed though. Patapon's not on sale, and I was going to get it, but I had to wait for Patapon to go back on sale. So Patapon and Patapon 2, I believe, are in here. But like Jeanne d'Arc, I'm also going to pick up. This is one of my favorite PSP games. It's a strategy RPG. I've got the hard copy on UMD, I think. Yeah, it's like most I think most PSP games I've got on UMD, and then Vita, I believe, was like when I was all digital. So I have like the only Vita games I have are the ones I bought from eBay, or I should say the ones that came with my PlayStation TV that plays Vita on your TV through an HDMI thingy. What am I looking for? Oh, there's Patapon 2. But yeah, it's 15. It's like, yeah, it's like $7.50, so it was like half off, literally. I'm looking for dude, I don't remember now, but it's like Jeanne d'Arc. I just wanted to point that one out. But yeah, the whole reason I came to this section was Summoner. I'm sorry, I'm getting away from like what I was supposed to be doing in the video. Let's just go over my list on I've got on my thing. But oh, I was looking for Sly 2 or Sly 3 because I was like, dude, what the f? Like the listing is just so bad in this. Like just okay, yeah, Sly 3, and they're all $10. It's like you want a good time. Any of the Sly games, I would say start with 1 because you know you're gonna enjoy it better probably if you played in order. Sly Cooper for $10 different, man. Or Zenless Zone Zero for $0 if you're really hurting. Cause that game, man, I can't stop. Like I can't stop, and I'm enjoying it. And I can't stop talking about it, and it's just a fun time. I mean, if I jump back into like the Astrobot holiday levels, I'll probably enjoy that as well. But I've already played the game, so. Okay, let's get back to what I was talking about, and that's the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna highlight here. So some smaller, below the radar, hidden gem tier. I'm not sure if this stuff was on sale. I basically had a bunch of games I was listing on my phone, and it's like because I ran out of space on my wish list, so I have like another external memory wish list. But yeah, Terra Maria. This is looks like a sweet JRPG, fun time. Apparently Unknown has been installed. Cool. But yeah, it looks, you know, we're just gonna go off of screenshots. I don't want to waste time. I'm sorry, I don't want not waste time. I don't want to like take up time here. Like, let's like, watch it in motion for like 30 seconds or something. But like, just for a bit. Like, yeah, looks JRPG turn-based. If that's up your alley, dude. This is $12. Looks good. It's got a 4.3 rating from 130 people. What did it install just now? I'm curious. Like it said Unknown. It does that a lot lately. Like I don't know if it's my PS5 or what, but it just, yeah. This game called Talisman. It's $4. It's some sort of card game. It looks, but there's like, well, the problem, I will say up front, there's like a lot of add-ons for it. So, but they're all discounted right now. There's no like collection, I don't think, but maybe there is. But there's a lot there. But maybe the base game I imagine has enough cards. But I saw the people like on my friends list who liked it, and I was like looking at it, and it's like, okay, well, this looks like a fun time. With like little, you know, figurines on a board. Like RPG stuff. I mean, after Baldur's Gate, dude, I'm just like, I need more dice rolls. I need more dice rolls in my game. It's not the same. I can't dice roll after everything, or like before everything. I need a check or a roll for something. Not the same. Anyway, but yeah, like a fun time, fantasy. You know, if you're into that. $4. So yeah, only $4. And then we've got this other one here. I think it's so silly. I'm looking at my phone because I'm just like, yep, I ran out of space on my wish list, and I made a list on my phone. But yeah, this game's $2. Oh, this is until the 18th, so it's even longer. But it's $2. Flipping $2, man. Oh, then also when I'm done with this, at the end or after the Encore Cell, if there's an Encore Cell, or even if there's not, like there's a bunch of like developers and publishers that I've like gone through and like been buying all these games where they're like super niche or like below the radar for sure. And like it has like, you know, where it says maximum entertainment, like sometimes it's the publisher, sometimes it's the developer, but like I subscribe to a bunch of them on YouTube, so I want to make like a community post at the beginning of the year after all these sales and stuff to be like, okay, these are some of these other developers or publishers that you should be checking out if they're not on your radar. Because like the Sean Layden thing, right, where he's like, there's not enough like mid-tier games or whatever. But I think there are, honestly. I feel like there's like so many games. There's games coming out all the time. It's just like they're not elevated, I guess, right? So it's like, you know, do they find an audience? Are they successful? But they exist. But yeah, man, just more cards and dice fantasy. Sorry, it's like it's very crunchy and delicious. So yeah. It's like you want to. I don't know if that's a character turning into a bear or being a bear, but it's like, come on, just like. Do you know, like, do you have a top 10 games where you can like be a bear, turn into a bear, and like smack something with your bear fist? Because you probably don't, and this can be the number one. So you know, if you don't have any, but yeah, just like just like the sprite work and the pixel work on all. I'm sorry, not pixel work, but just like, you know, look at how good this pixel art is, and like all these sprites and all these games, and like that. I mean, that this is kind of like, you know, that is kind of a my cup of tea thing. Cause I keep going back to these every game I like. Every time I do these videos, it's like, oh, Chris, this just looks just like the other 2D pixel art, side-scrolling Castlevania, but not Castlevania. I think you have a type, dude. It's like, oh, maybe I do have a type. Alright, Shredder's Revenge is on sale. Also, Shredder's the snowboard game, but you know, if you're not into snowboards, you probably don't care. Or I should say snowboard games, but yeah, dude, this one. See, okay, I'm annoyed, right? Because I bought the base game on PS4 for like whatever when it came out. The effing where is it at? It only took me 2 hours to finish it, but like, yeah. But then like we've got the Ultimate Edition, right? And this is $21, which is not bad. This is a pretty good price. But this is PS4 and PS5, and it's like, dude, I already bought the game on PS4, and I could buy it again on PS5 to get the Ultimate Edition, and like the add-ons are $5 and $3, so $8. But I'd rather just get the PS4 5 version, because it's like I was annoyed at the time because it wasn't on PS5 when it came out, and it's like I'll just get it because it's like whatever, dude. But then like, so it's whatever. It's like and it's cross play, so I don't need the PS5 version to play PS4 with PS5 people. But it's like, dude, just put for my own, like, you know, just knowing that I have it, it's like, you know, it'd be annoying to be like, oh, but I don't have it on PS5, and that gives me a reason to replay it. Like I said in Chima Tekken today, if you watch that video, I've got like a bunch of games are on PS5 that weren't on PS5 when they came out that I want to go back and play. My phone fell asleep. One moment. Outer Worlds. So yeah, we all love, or at least I love Obsidian. I don't know about you. So this is on sale for like $20. It's the game and both DLCs or expansions or whatever, I believe. I think it's even cheaper if you already have it on PS4, like the free upgrade to the PS, or I should say discounted upgrade to the PS5 version, I believe. Because I don't think it's free, but maybe it is. I think it's in here, right? Let's see. Where's it at? Upgrade to the blah 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 blah. Reduce purchase price. Okay, so it's not free. But for me, I never picked this up. I played it on Game Pass. I enjoyed it. It's alright. I mean, it's not bad. I just feel like it's overrated. There's just, like, so many people were just like, "Oh, this game's amazing," but I mean, not to say it's not amazing. It's just not as good as people say it is. It's not bad, but it's just like, you know, it's like. I think that also the problem is like the flavor of the world is so, like, you know, corporations rule space, and it's like I just I mean, there is a lot of like satire and whatever about the whole thing that they do, which is nice. But then it's just like, this is probably how it would go if effing humans went into space and started, you know, exploring planets and populating worlds. Is just, you know, corporation controlled and backwaters with very little regulation or any type of relief for the people that live on those planets far from the mega planets with a ton of people on them, or the more populous ones, I should say. Mega planets, not a, like, that's a weird word. Like, that doesn't, like, what am I saying? Mega planet, yeah. Next game. I might pick these up. I haven't made up my mind. I'm trying to I'm kind of trying to like spend less here at the end of the year. I know I've like said that multiple times, but like I'm already over budget for the year, so I'm like, whatever, I should just buy it all. Gloomhaven, this game looks cool. Another one with the grid-based units that move on a map and go in a turn-based fashion to get through combat encounters. But hey, you know, I'm sorry for being consistent on like what I like. Okay, it's like, well, if someone could like switch it up with like a cyberpunk version or a sci-fi setting, like I can't help it. They're all fantasy. If you're not into fantasy, I mean, that being said, what's the name of that game? Shadowrun. If you're into that, you know, if you want something that's more sci-fi, turn-based, but still like, you know, systems like this. That being said, it's like an alternate sci-fi thing where it's got like it's sci-fi in the future, but it's also got, you know, orcs and elves and whatnot. So it's a very interesting blend of fantasy and sci-fi, but it's still futuristic. But yeah, that was Gloomhaven Gold Edition. I think that was how much? I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be like talking about how much these are. Clearly I did not do this before. Clearly I'm doing the way I always do videos, of just like off the top of my head. But yeah, 27, it's less than $30. Yeah, I didn't want to spend more than $20. I didn't want to spend more than 20 on anything, so I'm like, anything that's more than 20, I'm like, but then I'm also like, dude, I am not hurting for money right now, so it's like, I have no reason not to. But then it's like, at the end of February, Monster Hunter comes out, like, I'm going to be playing just Monster Hunter, and it's like, I don't know when I'm going to be playing other stuff, and it's like, why would I buy all these games? But then it's like, they're on sale. This is like the one time of the year when they're all on sale, and it's like, that's why. And I'm like, oh, that's right. And this is like going to be the new thing for me when I just go and buy games at the end of the year, because I'm done buying games at full price, 80 or 70 or whatever, because, yeah. Surge 2. Man, I have the first Surge game. I don't think I played it. I think it's in my backlog, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, it's in my library, but it's in my backlog, because I have not finished it. Wow, I like how I put Surge 2, and then like immediately it's like, other games in library. But I believe this is also the, premium edition. So this isn't just the base game. Oh, that's something I should have said at the beginning. Some of these you're going to want to check to see if it's like the, you know, complete collection or the one with all the DLC, because I made that mistake on Dredge, or the one with the boat, whatever that game's called. Like, I bought the deluxe edition not knowing there's a complete edition, so it's like I don't actually have all the add-ons, which is annoying. But this is $10 for Surge 2. This is a Souls-like, with like body targeting on the enemies you can do for like crafting and upgrading your parts or your character. It's also like a sci-fi, it's more sci-fi-ish like setting based than the fantasy Dark Souls. So it's like, I did just say the whole thing about like, it's not my fault, it's sci-fi. See, now I'm thinking of that game from I can't remember, was it Breachlight? Or the new game from the It's Take Two and No Way Out people, where it's like sci-fi fantasy. It's like, yeah, I'm really interested in that game. I'm not really a fan of those. Like, there are other stuff, but like, I mean, Brothers is okay. I think it's overrated. It's like, I have not played It Takes Two or A Way Out, but then it's also like I don't like the fact that you have to be like, you know, stuck playing it in co-op or not playing it at all. So there's that. But yeah, $10, man. Came out in 2020. If you're into that. Bloomtown. I should have numbered this list because I'm like looking at it. I'm like, this is kind of a lot, but it's whatever. So yeah, this one I was just like scrolling through the store and like, what is this? It's weird too because like I'll be scrolling through the store and I'll just like hit X to like see what is this game, and then like it goes to the thing and I'm like, oh, pixel art, oh, dinosaurs, oh, and I'm like, what is this? This looks like a effing like, you know, Earthbound if I wasn't so sure, like, or like it could be, but then it's like if you go to the description, right, it's like fight and tame demons. I'm sorry, monsters, whatever. It takes place in the 60s as well, so it's got some like monster capturing mechanic. I don't know, dude. It's less than $10, and I was like, this looks cool to me. Look at that. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Just effing like you get a dinosaur. I'm such a cheap date. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dice rolls, magic, punching, dog, guy, character, sexy succubus demon lady, giant owlbear thing. It's like, come on, dude. I saw that and I was like, oh, this is on the list. I was like, I'm possibly getting this game. But yeah, also like look at the user rating. I mean, sure, it's only 301, but it's like it's over 4. It's definitely over 3. Oh wait, go back. I want to see something. And this is from who? Like Twin Cells Interactive. I don't know if I've heard of them, but you know, maybe look them up and see if they've got other stuff besides this. That's like maybe on Steam or something. I'm sure they probably do because this looks like this is not their first rodeo. So I'd imagine if you looked up their other stuff, it's probably just as good, if not better. Oh, Doofus, I wanted to look at the date to be like, is this the most recent? But I'm already out of the window and I'm not going to retype that, so whatever. Sorry, not sorry. Dungeon Drafters. I was like, yeah, Dungeons not Dragon. Wait, what? Oh, this is on sale. I guess I just want to add it to my wish list. For when it is on sale. But yeah, strategy RPG. Like, strategy RPG is like, I would say, arguably my favorite subgenre of turn-based RPG. Because like, I really like Final Fantasy Tactics, and I really, really, really like Tactics Ogre. So it's like just on a grid. If he's got characters on a grid and it's turn-based, it's like, sorry. But then like stuff like this, dude, and like has pixel art and all the other stuff I like. It's like a cat or fox lady with a cape and sword. It's like, I'm sorry, that's just, it's too easy for me to say yes to this game, but it's not on sale, so it's, you know, we'll just come back to it. And I'll add to my wish list, since I just picked up a bunch of games that I don't need. And next we've got After Image. There we go. This is just a 2D, I think, side scroll thing, right? But the art here on this one is like what I wanted to point out. Like, this just looks good. Like, I'm just like, damn, dude, like, some of the art, yeah, just, I don't know how to code or make a game or like put backgrounds in, but I'm just like, do they just have like people that are like just like really good? Well, obviously they're really good at drawing. I was about to say something really like just basic and stupid. Oh, they're really good at drawing, or just like the tools, right? It's like, do they just like have like a really good like engine? I'm like, what's the effing word? Where it's like you can just like draw something really awesome, right? And just like boom, stick it in the background, and then just like, but then like that's the thing. Like all the backgrounds have like layers to them, so I'm just like, this isn't just like a static image, and then like whatever. So. I mean, I haven't played Ori and the Blind Forest. Hopefully it comes to PS5 because I keep forgetting to buy it on Xbox. But like maybe that just like motivated so many people or inspired so many people. It's just like this game looks so good and it's Metroidvania and it's 2D and it's like really, really pretty and the high quality backgrounds and sprites and character models. And it's like, man, I want to make a game like that. And then just like people got to it and it was like not so hard with the modern engines and tools that you can use to make games. But then I wouldn't know because every time I try to code, I fall off that bike real hard and real fast. I don't want to talk about it. Oh man. Yeah. 749, less than $10. Maximum entertainment. Yeah, that's a word. Like, that was the first game, right? The effing if not Terra Memoria, it was some other game that was on here. On the one at the top list was that. There was some other game that was Maximum Entertainment, but I gotta look them up and see what they've been making, because like the stuff so far from them, pretty good. All right, this is an oldie but a goodie, unless you're like not into it. But like Turok, there's a trilogy. This isn't the trilogy. I'm not sold either way on the Origins. I'm gonna wait and see, because I'm just like, after that last reboot game, I was like, ugh. And then like looking at that trailer at the Game Awards, I like got like zero excitement. I was just like, okay, another Turok. They're gonna try again. But yeah, on PS4, so you know, added to the list of PS4, still going strong. Oh, Night Dive, also they do good work. They put out a lot of like remasters of classic stuff that's like modernized in a good way. Yeah, this is less than $20. It's $18. I'm curious if they're ever going to do like Rage Wars, or just if they're going to end with the third Turok game. I mean, I imagine they do stop, because Rage Wars was multiplayer only, but I spent a lot of time playing that game. I cut my teeth on that and like a lot of N64 games back in the day before Call of Duty. That's why I'm so good at shooters. But yeah, it's $17, and then like combined, the three games alone are more than $17. So, because this one's like 20, and then the other ones are like 4 and 3, 27. 27's more than 18. So you know, save $10. Pick up the trilogy. I've actually never finished the first two. I tried to play through the second one, because it was like, I think it had like expansion pack functionality for N64 that like looked better, but I just couldn't get through it. The first one I've played through, but like it was with cheats, so you know, not like legit, but whatever. And Turok 3 I never played, actually. Yeah, Turok 3 I never owned, so I do want to pick it up for that, because back in the day I did. I was such a Nintendo fanboy back in the 64 era of like, nothing was ever coming out, and like, but then because nothing was ever coming out, it was like easy to stay on top of the news of like, you know, what's coming out for 64, and then like Turok 3 was like one of the last like really high profile games for the console. And I didn't get to play it because I did not have a job, because I was just a kid, but that's a whole thing. Wow, it's the first one. That's weird. But yeah, Shogun Showdown. Oh, what the F game? Or PS5? What is this? Oh, this is a roguelike, yeah, this looks cool. But like, it looks very like, it looks very roguelike though. Like, you've got a very small toolbox, but there's like a lot there. Like, there's a lot of okay, let me like mute the thing real quick and I'll show the video, because it's hard to see with the bottom third blocked out here. But yeah, turn-based, card-based, like, you know, good pixel work, looks really good. I'm sorry, or good pixel art aesthetic, character models, drawing here, art, just, yeah, it looks good, you know. And just like, you know, a lot of upgrades and whatnot. Shopkeeper, it's a roguelike, of course, gotta get your upgrades. But then you've got boss fights. Well, it'll show it eventually, but I was like, whoa. But then you've got 10 HP, and I was like, what? And I was like, dude, that's that roguelike ass roguelike. You're like that close to death all the time, which is like one of the reasons I kind of don't like them. But then like when you're able to overcome it, it's like I do like them, because it's like it feels, yeah, there's a boss fight. It's like, dude, like not all roguelikes I dislike, but then the ones I dislike I hate, like Spelunky. I never play that game again. Ugh. Alright, that was what? Oh wow, Talisman's on here twice. That's funny. That was Shogun Showdown. Yes, for $10. But yeah, the reason this video was so late is because it's like there were so many games to scroll through in the sell section, and I was like, dude, I'll just do it on Monday. the first Monday I have off, because I've only had like 2 days off like the last month since Black Friday. This is my first Monday off in like over a month. So I was like, dude, that first Monday off, I'll go through the store and like see what's on sale. So I finally did, but then the store crashed on me twice, and I was like, dude, is this an omen? Like, bad things about to happen. Should I not do this? Anyway, that was the thing. Children of Morta. Okay, this isn't. Never mind. This isn't whatchamacallit. This isn't on sale, but it's on my list. So let me add the complete. Well, maybe the complete edition. Oh, boom! Complete edition with even more stuff. Cool. 1 second. I want to see something. Like, can I see what's in the base game? And like, what's in the? Okay, here we go. So yeah, you get all the DLCs included. But like I said earlier, you know, this might be on Steam and it might be cheaper. But if you don't have a gaming PC like me, or the one you have is like limited to playing things that are from the PS3 360 era. Because, man, I've not upgraded lately. Or, yeah, I'm behind on my PC upgrades or whatever, but yeah. But this is this one. This came out, I feel like this is old. Yeah, 2021. This was on my, I think it wanted me to play this on Game Pass for a quest or something for like the reward points on that, but I just didn't. But yeah, you got like an interesting like party system in the game. I'm only going off of like the description because there's no video here, but it looked cool. And like, yeah, it just, I like the aesthetic. I'm feeling it. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? Add to the list. Oh, wait, go back. Also, yeah, it's 4.6 from 2,000 user reviews. So, you know, until PlayStation can better 11-bit studios, but like until PlayStation get a better storefront here, with like, you know, more integration of the, or maybe not, right? Because it's like user reviews or user scores is just like one metric or one thingy. Wait, where am I at? What did we just look up? Oh, I skipped a game. I skipped Division 2, but it's not on sale for like the cheapest price. This is just on my list for me because I'd like effing I want to try out the Empire State Building mode. Oh, this is even Division 2. This is, well, hold up, it's on here somewhere. It's so weird because it's like it's listed on. This isn't it. This is the expansion, but there's like a Division 2 Ultimate Edition. That's what it is, I believe. Oh, it's probably no game. There we go. I was like, I should be able to get here from there. But this isn't the lowest price, I don't believe, for this, but $15. I usually try to stay away from Ubisoft because of all the, you know, abuse, but I'm like, if this is like my one last hurrah for the end of the year, and this is, I mean, this is also kind of overpriced. Because this is the expansion, but then like this version is like the game with the expansion. Because like right now the expansion's not on sale, but the expansion goes on sale, but it's, this is the expansion, right? $30, right? But it's normal price is 30, so it's half the price of the expansion right now. But when the expansion goes on sale, I think it's the same. It's like 15. It could be like less than that, but it's like, dude, it's whatever. Like, I'll just buy the effing thing and then whatever. So I just want to try out the Empire State Building mode, like I said though. So I saw that and I was like, that's a cool like. I saw that and I was like, why doesn't Destiny have something like that? Because at the time I was playing Destiny, or I wasn't playing Destiny, but I was like, you know, I had not stopped playing. I had not quit. So I was like, that'd be a good mode for Destiny to rip off and take. But of course, you know, that was a while ago, so I didn't even know. Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about Destiny or Destiny 2. How about that? After Image, check out Actually Shogun Showdown, Children of Morta. I think I spelled that wrong. No, I think they added the L. For the Warp is next. I really like games that look like this. It's got like pixel art, but it's effing in space. And it's like, what? It's very much like, it's not FTL. There's like another game that looks like this that I have, but like, it's sci-fi, but like pixel art style. It's like really like just, it speaks to me. And I'm just like, this looks cool. But like, oh, is it still muted? Okay, it's still muted. So I'll go and just go watch the video, but like, you know, it's, you know, it's clearly a roguelike. You build up your deck, make it across space, bunch of ships, and I was like, ooh, this looks neat. When will I ever get around to playing this? See, this is something I want to do. It's like at some point, definitely after this like last whenever the last videos I make this year of like these sales and stuff, it's like, okay, I'm good. It's like we're gonna wait until the end of the year every year, get stuff half off, unless it's like the game I'm looking forward to that year, like Monster Hunter GTA. And everything else, it's like I would just like try to find a way to like cram them all into like playing them like short amounts or something, so I can at least play all of them. Because it's like at this point I've got 1,000 effing games, and it's like when am I going to ever have time to effing play all these games? And it's just like, dude. But if I played like one game for like an hour every day or something, or like multiple games for an hour, it's like, ooh, let's have like a backlog grab bag or something going on. It came out in 2024. Wow. Yeah, there's another game that looks like this. It's whatever. It's not FTL, because FTL is like a very similar, like, it's also like roguelike, but it's not this type of one. Or it's whatever. It's a different style. It's roguelike, but completely different. Oh, this is turn-based strategy on that, but anyway, just like the way the pixel art style is done. Let me unmute the thing. I forgot it was muted on the Elgato side. Okay, we're back. Talisman. I already looked up Talisman. It's on here twice. That's how good I am at this. Making lists. S-Clash. This game's $3. It's got like a neat mechanic. It's kind of like Bushido Blade from back in the day, right? Because it says, where's it at? One hit is enough to kill, which was like that's what Bushido blah 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 blah. That was like the gimmick of Bushido Blade back in the day. I mean, it is more of a watercolor like aesthetic, so even though I do not like, you know, visually not as drawn to it, it still looks good. So, and stuff in, you know, a bunch of feudal Japan, whatever Edo period. I don't know. It might not even be period based. It might just be like, you know, we want to put a bunch of samurais in here. You know, they got their sweet, you know, kitsune and neko, cat fox masks. Some sword action in the rain. Doesn't look bad. I mean, what is this, like $3, right? It's got a story mode. Oh, there's a bunch of masks. Yes, that's a neat yeah, that they would make that a mechanic as far as like what the masks I give. They probably give you like some sort of like power up or ability. But yeah, dude, look at that. That just looks, you know, the killing blow. I'm kind of curious, like if it's like that every time, or if that's just like a specific part from the story. But yeah, also on PS4. See, like PS4 has been able to like reap the benefits of cross-gen when it's got like all these games on it. You know what? Oh, I was about to say, I'm kind of curious on all the stuff I'm going through here. Like, is it also on the PS4 version? But I don't know, because it says PS5 standard, so no clue if it is like listed for both like that or at that price. 2 left. Well, actually, there's 3 left, but yeah, one more thing, right? Nax. This one. So yeah, dude, this one looks like hardcore as far as like the M rating it gets. It's got 4.8 on like this, but like it's rated M. There's violence. Oh, let me unmute this, or let me mute this so I can zoom in. But there's some yeah, dude, look at that, like some effing grotesque body limb. Yeah, there is gore and violence. This is rated M. But like, you know, body and limb. What was I gonna say? Words. Body and limb destruction. But then like this part here when it's like die die die, so I'm like, okay, this is like meant to be like really hard too, or just you're gonna die a lot, because it's probably also a Souls-like. But yeah, it's like this looks really good. Even though it looks quite violent. It's like I don't care. It's $12. The Arcade Crew came out in 2022. I don't think I've seen it before, because I was like, this looks cool. That's the other thing. Like I mean, I keep saying this as I'm doing these at the end of the year, but I'm like, every time I come by a game, I'm like, how have I not seen this game before? But then maybe I have, right? because PlayStation puts out like so many videos on their YouTube channel, but they like, you know, it's like the state of plays are like so few and far in between, but they'll like constantly update their YouTube thing. So if you're not checking it every day, which is like the other thing, it's like I feel like they should just do it weekly. They should just do like a weekly YouTube video dump of like all the trailers for all the new games, as opposed to like putting stuff out every, or like just like semi every day, because it's not every day, but it feels like it is sometimes. And it's like, dude, if they just had like one day where they showed all the new games, it would be like I would actually like that. You know, it's like it's not quite state of play, 'cause they're not like highlighting these of like, or these are like the, you know, the top tier stuff you should like look forward to, or like there's not from people that are like our partners or that we've signed deals with to like give them free ad stuff at like a state of play. But you know, it's like here's all the new games. It kind of like would remind me of if it's all trailers too, it'd be like a combination of like Cinematech meets. Well, I don't think there's like a new release show that was on G4, so yeah, but that would be a neat way to, you know, take it. That was Infernax, right? Yeah. Okay, then lastly we've got, this game's already out, but it got one of those things where it came out again, or re-released. Oh, speaking of re-releases, I mean, there's okay, so there's one more after the last one, because I'm going to talk about it. Because I didn't know that they like re-released it, but yeah, this is the PS5 version, right? I don't have it on PS5. It's only $259 though, so I'm definitely picking this up. Heck, I'll get it right now. Because I've got the PS4 one, but then like the PS5 one is not cross whatever. So let me add this real quick. But yeah, this looks like, if you look at the like the character models in the PS5 version, right? Like you can tell that they definitely went in and like did stuff to the PS4 version. I'm sorry. Dude, I want to see. Okay, yeah, Under the Skin on PS4. This is the PS4 one. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look that much better actually. Okay, this doesn't look. Okay, I should say this looks fine. This looks fine. If we watch the trailer, I'm not sure if it's this like whatever version. This game came like a while ago. I've had it forever. I have not got around to playing it. And it's like a detective story, but you're a cat. It's very microids. Not whatever. You'll get the sense of like what the game is from watching the trailer. But like, let's go to the PS5 version actually, because I guess they re-released it. So, but then you don't get the PS5 version for free or discounted. So I was like, eh. But yeah, it's basically Detective Story Animal Edition. 3.7 reviews. I'm sorry, 3.7 from 800 reviews. Yeah, the 2024. This came out in 2024, the re-release. So, and I've always wanted to play. It's been on my backlog. It's in my backlog forever. I should not get around to playing it. So, next up we've got this, and then we've got another game that's like a re-release. I just wanted to point out because I was like, oh, I didn't know they re-released this, but. Yeah, Trepang 2, or Trepang Square. This game, there's no video of it, but it does look very, like high quality visuals. It made me think of like, well, maybe it's like Black, right? You're just like going through stages with guns and like mowing stuff down. But just from the screenshots, it's like, you know, looks intense. Looks decent. And it's only how much is this game? It's $15, right? So. It's from Team 17, but there's a deluxe edition, so never mind actually. Also, Season Pass is a red flag. It's got 4.6 on reviews, but Team 17 I think of more of as a publisher of like niche stuff, not a developer, unless this is something they published, which is possible. Anywho, there's like no whatever of either. There's no video, so I'm guessing if you look it up on YouTube, you could see, you know, judge for yourself. And then lastly, so yeah, Thief. I saw that they like they didn't re-release it per se, but there's like a I don't know actually if this is like a re-release or a collected version, because Master Thief Edition, this came out 2023, so I'm like, this is recent and I don't remember this, but it's only $3.74. But then also all it is the effing the base game. But that's your thing, right? Is like it's PS4, it's not PS5. So I'm like, why didn't they just PS5 it? Like, that's so weird to me. And then it's like effing. It's basically just this with the DLC because it says DLC, so it's got add-ons. I think the master, the version is just this with the DLC. So, which one I already have because I pre-ordered the base game way back in 2014, and I still have not played it. So been in my backlog for 10 years, and I still have not played it. I think I've actually got the other Thieves on Steam from like back in the day for like the War Inspector stuff, but I've still not played them. But people say that stuff's really good, and like with like your arrows shooting out candles and stuff. It's like I've read about and like heard about it. I've just not actually played it myself. So yeah, one of the early immersive sims. But we need to just like not use that name as a genre. We should just like rename immersive sims to like something else, like maybe open world action stealth or something, or stealth action or whatever Metal Gear Solid is. Stealth action, right? Or stealth. Wait. Stealth espionage. Anyway, because it seems to be what they mostly are. But every game kind of wants to be immersive in a sim, so it's kind of silly to call it an immersive sim. But yeah, I saw this was like 2023, and I was like, I don't remember them doing this. And then 1 second, let me see. Yeah, let's skip to the end because this is effing Square Enix. They'll totally like hit me with the thing. But does this actually say at the end the Master Collection? No, this is like the old trailer, right? So the re-release, I don't think, or not re-release. Did they just like take 10 years to bundle it, or like I don't know, like did they want to like put it out on PS5 as well? Like I'm just like I don't know what the story is here with like the collected edition. Because it's just says thief, it doesn't say thief master, whatever. So I'm like, what the what? Like why? Like what's the story here? Like I don't know what's up with thief master collection, but I also don't want to pick it up because it's like I haven't played it in 10 years, but it's like it's only $3. But they're like, dude, all it does is add the DLC, and it's like the DLC is probably not even worth $3.24. I bet. So I'm like, but hey, less than $5 for the game that's been in my backlog for 10 years. So it's got more stuff, but then anywho, that's it for this video. So, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the time. This video is over an hour long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my fault. It's whatever. I'm gonna go play some Sinless Zone Zero. I'm gonna play some God Eater after that. But yeah, it said installed unknown or something, didn't it? Yeah, what the F? Oh, you know what? This is God Eater. For some reason I get like weird errors like this on my PS5. Like it'll install something, but then it won't say what it is, even though it did say what it was when I started the download. Whatever. Man. Alright, so yeah, I think. Oh, I did want to say, so like the PS3 PSN videos for the PSN store on PS3. I'll put a bunch up. Do I want to put up a bunch up tomorrow? I feel like that's bad form to do that on a holiday. I think what I'll do is tomorrow I'll record a bunch, and then or just like maybe try to like bang them all out and like just be done with it, right? And so just like finally like record all the rest of those PS3 PSN videos, and over the coming week, put one out each day. And then it's like they'll be done when they're done, and that's it for all the different genres in the store that are still chugging along all these years later. I mean, dude, it's like out of the 360, like the online marketplace, it's like I feel like the PS3 store and the Vita store to that extent. It's like borrowed time. It's like whenever PlayStation wants to pull the plug, they'll pull the plug. It's like I don't think they care. It's like it's either that or they'll try to like add more stuff like they've been adding to the classic section. Like maybe that's their plan as well. It's like well maybe if we add some stuff to the classic section, we can just get rid of the PS3 stuff and save money there. But I'm like, how much is the upkeep on the PS3 servers if it's like old tech? It's like but then like maybe that's like one of the things of like why they want to get rid of it is like it's like an old thing that's like really expensive for them on the back end, and so they're like, yeah, let's just this thing's killing us. which I feel like is such a probably not the case, but who knows, right? But yeah, man. Medieval's. Oh, this is the PS4 one, right? Yeah. Okay. Jeez, that's so annoying. It's like I'm like, is this medieval from like whatever? But it's. I also wish that like going forward they could like do something where you don't have to click on each game to see if it's on sale. It'll just say on sale or something, or like have like a thing on the top right of the thumbnail or something, so I don't have to click on each flipping thing to be like, oh, this is on sale. Oh. Nice. Anyway, it's like PS1 and PS2 sections. It's like hopefully over the next year they have more stuff, because right now, I mean, hey, we got Dino Crisis. So until that Dino Crisis remake, hope springs eternal. Until the Dino Crisis remake, I mean, for my money, dude, it's like I will take whatever as long as we get another Breath of Fire at the end of this. I'm good. Like, new Breath of Fire, I'm in. Like, count me in. I'm so in for like a new Breath of Fire. If they want to go through like all these other games that they're currently just like going through and like remaking, like Onimusha. I'm a fan of Onimusha, so I'll take that too. But it's like, but there's so many, like Capcom just, I would say they're maybe like only second to Square Enix for like my favorite Japanese publisher. Well, Sega is up there. If you don't count like, platform holders like Nintendo and PlayStation themselves. So much good stuff. So much good stuff. All right. I'm so sorry this video ran over. I didn't mean for it to be an hour long. I was just scrolling through the store, but this is what, whatever. This is my life. I scroll through the store and I look at, oh, what's on sale? Oh, cool. But yeah, dude, I was talking about, okay, one more thing and I'm done. But like, so basically I was doing this deal section, right? And then like, for whatever reason, when I was on all the deals and I was scrolling, it crashed. But then I did, so I went to like just this stuff here. But then it also crashed. So it's like it crashed on me both times when I went to like just see all, and then like everything that was like literally discounted. So it's like there could be stuff that's like not in the holiday sale that's discounted that I didn't get because I wasn't in the all deals section. But there's a lot of effing games in here. Like, look how long it takes me to get to the bottom of this. We're just gonna like, we'll do this and then I'm done. But like, there's a lot of effing stuff on sale in the store right now. So I will maybe pick up the stuff I just showed in this video. I might not. I don't know. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Because it's like, I know I don't need any more games. But then it's like, the only time I would ever pick them up discounted is when they're discounted, and they're discounted now. I think I'll just wait until I get paid again, honestly, because rent's, it's like first of the month, I have to pay rent, but then I'll get paid again, and it's till the 21st, right? So it's like, I'm good, actually, probably to pick up, like, more stuff than less stuff, so, because once I pay all my bills, and then I get paid again, and then I'm good, and then I know I'll have, like, alternate profit too, because it's like I'll have more coming in than I'll have to pay for rent, so... But like, I think I'll just wait until that paycheck after that one that's coming up next, so I can like, have paid my bills and crap, and then I'll have like a free paycheck of like, oh, I have nothing to pay for. Yay! Because I'll spend it on video games, which is better than like, drugs or alcohol or whatever vice you're into if you're into that. Not to shame you and your deviants or whatever. Oh yeah, actually Pac-Man was on sale. There are like a couple of like the ACA, Arcade Archives. Yeah, I almost picked up Exoprimal, but then like there's a bunch of add-ons for this game. Like there's like 2 master packs for this, and I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? Where's that? Oh, anyway, there's like a collection. Yeah, there's like a Master Collection 1, and then Master Collection 2, and I was like, dude, the fact that there's 2 Master Collections for this game, that's kind of a red flag. I mean, I'm sure it's a fun time, but it's like, I think the base game's like $15, but it's like all that DLC on top of it. It's like, yeah, I do want to pick up also Persona 5 Tactics. It's just, I'm waiting for it to get lower, so... I'd also like to play through the game it's based off of first, so I'm not just like thrown for a loop. Or just like I know what's going on, or like, you know, in the context of whatever. Okay, I'm just like scrolling from the bottom here because I want to see if there's like anything I missed when I was like in the all section of the other thing. But it looks like this. Well, I mean, also usually when you're at the bottom, it's just like a bunch of like add-on stuff and like not actual games, or just like, you know, fillery stuff. Until you get like the odd shovelware and like whatnot. So, but it does not look like anything here. What's this? $1. $1. Well, it's got what, 3 out of 3 stars. See, this is what I do. This is what I do. I'll just like go through the story and be like, oh, what's this? What does this look like? Oh, what's the gameplay? It looks a bit rough visually. Game looks like it plays just fine though, but there's a lot of spikes, man. There's a lot of there's a lot of death in the platforming. It looks like if you miss your jumps. So I don't know, but it looks fine. But yeah, it's only $1, right? So also that it's about to crash in real time here. Is it about to crash in real time like I've been saying? It's crashing in real time. Cool. It was worth it then. But this is what happens to my effing like PlayStation when I'm browsing the store randomly. It's like, but only when it's like the full listing of all the stuff. For a while there, it was crashing when I would go to the genre type. Like every time I would go to like browse by genre, it was just like crash, crash, crash. So it's like I don't know what the F is like going on with this, or like why it does this. Like I go to browse and then by genre, right? Or I think that's before they were here. I would just like see genre and I would like hit the button. And it's like, eh. Also, like, this thumbnail's better than like what they had before, but it's like I feel like it shouldn't be Billy. It should be somebody else. I hope they updated towards Miyabi, but whatever. Or just anybody with like a melee weapon. So, but not a guy with a gun. That's not. I don't think that's like indicative of what the game, or evocative of like what the game, how the game plays, or the types of characters that you get as agents, for the most part. But yeah, dude, and then I go here and it's like something went wrong. It's like, oh, you don't say. So, you know, I'll take soft crashes on the store to like not have a ton of crashes while I'm playing, which is like, you know, what I have. It's like I don't really have a lot of crashes when I'm playing. It's like oddly enough, it's like my console crashes a bunch when I'm browsing the store. Maybe it's trying to tell me something as far as like, hey, stupid, you have enough games, stop it. All right, well, I'm done with this video, so I'm gonna end it here. Pro enhanced. Yeah, they've added more stuff here. Okay, I said it was done by like just one more pass on the pro enhanced section, because I remember back when this came out and like Pro was out, and I was like complaining about it, and I was like, dude, there should have been like a sale for like PS5 Pro launch. I mean, yeah, it was close to Black Friday, but it's like, dude, like to get like a new console, and it's like, oh, this is all Pro enhanced, and it's all like $70. See, now it's all discounted because it's, you know, well, not all of it, but a lot of it's discounted because it's currently in the holiday sale. So it's what difference a month makes or whatever. Yeah. Sports games, but I'm not into sports games. It's also just weird to me that they like throw in the free to play here. It's like, oh, free. I want to play Warframe, man. I want to play Warframe, but it just, I need the time. I need the time, and like in between, like it needs to be in between stuff that I'm playing, and it's like not right now. Like Monster Hunters and into February. Path of Exile. I will probably end up picking this up. I don't know if I want to get like the expensive version, because I think I was watching someone's video about it, and they said that like all your characters before or in early access are on a separate server than the when the full version comes out. So that seems like that's not a fun time. Spider-Man. See, it's like I see this and I'm like, on the one hand, boy, $10 to upgrade to the next console for a game I already bought. But then I'm like, well, if this was Nintendo, they would be like, you're paying full price. You don't get an option to upgrade. Like I will bet money there is no upgrade path on like any Switch successor stuff that gets remastered from the Switch One. Or that is brought forward from the Switch One to whatever Switch successor is called. I thought I bought this. I must have bought the first one. I did. It was a star. Oh, I'm a doofus. I'm a big dumb dummy. I didn't go to my PlayStation Stars thing to see if there's any campaigns before I bought all that stuff. Anyway, I'm just going down this real quick just to see what's in here. But Alan Wake 2. I think the deluxe edition upgrades for $10 on sale. So you could get this for $40, the deluxe edition right now, but it was like $30 for the deluxe edition. I feel bad for not buying it, but I haven't played the first one, so yeah, there's part one. Okay. Dying Light, man. I've not played the first one, but I know it's like really popular and a lot of people like it, but it never appealed to me, so. But then I don't think Dying Light 2 is as good as it's sold as good. Though they are still updating the game, so that's nice, I guess. Until Dawn, man, that's not need to exist. I mean, I think they patched it after it came out, though, so it actually does whatever. But yeah, there's like way more stuff on here now than there was before when it first got listed, so even if there's just like a decent amount of free to play for it, which is kind of cheating, but whatever. Alright, well, I got space on my wish list now, so. But yeah, last time I said something about the game that looks like something. This is that game. Like the cyberpunk, or not cyberpunk, but it's like a, Polish whatever, based off the thing. Did it say that on here? Anywho, there's this one, and then there's like two more, because it's like this one, and then Atom RPG. See, I thought these are separate games, right? But they're from the same, I think, creative team, Atom Games. So I was like, I felt dumb after I was like talking about it at length last time. Yeah. So basically, I don't know which one's first. This is what, 2021, but this looks like old school Fallout, like Black Isle, isometric Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't know, but like that's what I get when I look at this game. It's not discounted anymore though, so wait for a sale, I guess. And then this is what, 2024, so yeah, this is the more recent one. Anywho, if you're really into Fallout and you're just like me, and I could really use another, or I would like to play another Fallout as I wait for the next season of the live action show. There you go. And now I gotta wait for God Eater 2 to go back on sale. Oh man. Monster Hunter saved me. Jeez, stop me from buying all this stuff. Alright. Yeah, I guess Dynamax I'll also pick up at the end of the year. No matter what happens. But yeah, it's just all stuff for me is all these PS5 upgrade games. And all the stuff on my list if I want to get it, because I'm not sure if I do. Oh yeah, also like the Arcane stuff and like id Software stuff, because now that I know it's not coming to, or I'm sorry, it's not going to be exclusive to Xbox, I can actually like pick it up, because for a while I was like, do I even want to bother with all these games that have been put out that are really good for like Doom and whatever, when I don't know if they're going to be exclusive in the future later down the line. I really wish I could get my save from the Xbox on this, because I played the Guys campaign and I don't want to play through it again. I mean, it's not that I don't want to, it's like I know they've already played through it, but like, it's like, yeah, having to do it again, not getting anything out of it. Anywho, maybe I can like go a year and like not add anything to my wish list. I think I'm good on that too. Like, I don't think I need to add anything to this, because yeah, Element Space was cheap before it went off sale. It was like $3 or something. It's got like low reviews, but I don't know, man. It was like $3, so it's like a XCOM-ish type. And it's like, is it really that bad? Like, I feel like below 2 stars, like the game is broken, but I'd have to check, I guess. Just Forever. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to check my wish list one more time. Because I was trying to like get, or like stay away from anything that's like above 20. Which is why I had like an issue with like Octopath and whatchamacallit. But I'll probably end up being like near like these two. I'll probably still get these just because it's like, eh. But then maybe not, right? Like, I don't need them. Alright, well, I've gone on for like way long enough. More than long enough. So I'm sorry for that again. I did not mean for this video to go on as long as it did. And I looked at the time and I was like, what? I don't even feel like I've been talking for an hour. So that's just, yeah. Sorry. But yeah, I've got, this video is going up. I've got Chan with Tekken up on the channel. And then Zenless Zone Zero stuff because I've been playing it, a lot. And there's a Twitch thing I signed up for where if I stream every day I get something out of it, so yay. Or like free materials, but nothing like major. Alright, let me just, I would end this with like another Zenless Zone Zero video that I haven't uploaded, but it's whatever, dude. No, I've put it up other places, just not on my YouTube. Cause it's like 80 seconds long. So I'm like, maybe, but then it's like, it's fine, just don't. We're good. After the last time. Alright, well that's it for this video, so feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends. If not, that's cool too. And like I said at the beginning, you know, happy holidays, happy, merry whatever you celebrate, happy New Year, because it's New Year's Eve. So yeah, thanks for watching my videos and being subscribed for the year if you were. And if you're new, stick around and enjoy the show. But yeah, with that, until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching, and I'm now signing